Honestly, to all the people who start every public event now with one of those land acknowledgements where they say, "I'm standing on land that was stolen from the proud indigenous people of the Chumash tribe," I say either give it back or shut the fuck up. AOC says so many people in this country hate women. Oh, geez. Even the guy at the party who pulls out a guitar is like, way to ruin the fun.
Bill Maher just torched a crew of self-proclaimed woke elites, and he didn't even pretend to be polite about it. No filter, no fluff, just straight up. Verbal arson. These are the same people who drape themselves in activism while quietly rolling their eyes at anything remotely patriotic. They claim to love America, but their actions scream the opposite. Maher wasn't playing games. He came armed with facts, fury, and sarcasm, sharp enough to slice through every fake virtue signal in the room. The man delivered a truth-loaded monologue that could have cleared out an Ivy League lecture hall. No script.
And that is what's so odd about this time that we're living in. For all the talk about fighting for the soul of America, nobody seems to like it very much. Too many liberals give the impression that to them, America's just a big, ugh. The red, white, and ew. A country that started out bad and will always be bad, founded on an unrelenting history of sucking.
So, what sparked this no-holds-barred takedown? One word: hypocrisy on full display. Bill Maher called out these liberal darlings for bashing the very country that gave them the platform to preach. This wasn't just criticism, it was venom. He dragged their narrative through the mud, flipped it, and served it back with a brutal dose of reality. But the real punch came when he tore into how their constant complaining is brainwashing the next generation. Instead of raising kids to believe in change, progress, and resilience, Maher says these so-called visionaries are feeding them a toxic cocktail of victimhood and resentment. He accused them of turning young minds into skeptics' kids who grow, of hating their own country before they've even had the chance to fix it. And that's when things went nuclear. Maher didn't just push buttons. He ripped the entire control panel out, because if kids grow up thinking their country is beyond repair,
We have changed a lot. Democrat Cori Bush tweeted, "This land is stolen land and black people still aren't free." And this was on the 4th of July. Really? Not that I give a shit about the 4th of July. I've never been a rah-rah guy. But I am a perspective guy. And that's what too much of the left has lost, perspective. 72% of black people under 30 are optimistic about their future in America. Way more than white people the same age. And as far as the land goes, yes, I guess we could change the name of Captain America to Captain Stolen Land.
he set his sights on Congresswoman Cori Bush, and he didn't just roast her. He served up her entire worldview on the platter and lit it on fire. According to Maher, much of the progressive squad has completely lost touch with reality. They're swimming in identity politics and marinating in a level of self-loathing so thick, it's practically their brand now. Maher's take: their arguments aren't grounded in logic anymore. They're built on vibes, hashtags, and carefully curated victimhood. And that's where things get dark. He accused them of erasing facts and replacing truth with narratives that are as emotional as they are divisive. Hard stats get tossed out the window if they don't fit the storyline. Every moment becomes a performance, loud speeches, dramatic tweets, and symbolism galore. But when it comes to actual solutions, crickets dot the result. A generation led by confusion instead of clarity. A nation slowly fracturing into tribal factions. And a movement so obsessed with its own reflection, it doesn't even notice the wreckage it's leaving behind. Then more.
Honestly, to all the people who start every public event now with one of those land acknowledgements where they say, "I'm standing on land that was stolen from the proud indigenous people of the Chumash tribe," I say either give it back or shut the fuck up.
Though Maher didn't stop at Cori Bush, she went deeper. Way deeper, he tore into the social media warriors who slap a land acknowledgement in their bio, while sipping oat milk lattes on the same land they claim was stolen. And he wasn't subtle about it. Maher called out the double standard, loud and clear. You can't label your ancestors as criminals while enjoying the comfort, privilege, and prosperity built on their legacy, then act like posting a paragraph. Somehow makes it right. His message. That kind of guilt is fake. It's not solidarity, it's performance. A guilt-soaked fashion statement designed to rack up likes, not spark real change. And let's be honest, this selective outrage doesn't feed a single hungry family or fix one broken policy. All it does is fuel more drama, more anger, and more chaos. Exactly what the outrage industry thrives on. Maher nailed it. If you truly believe what you're preaching, then do something about it. Sell the house, relocate, donate the land. Otherwise, admit it's just another trendy chant in the never-ending carousel